Okay, so last class of the day, né? I'm going to talk to you just briefly about a few things about today's class, and then we're going to start straight away. Today's class, and I will briefly translate for Mestre Antonio, just quickly, I'll make a quick translation as well as we go along, ok? Farei pequenas traduções para o Mestre Antônio e para o Rafael. Então eu sei que o Rafael fala inglês, mas vou fazer algumas traduções para ele também, tá? I wrote a few things I want to share with you. The first thing is to talk about talent, and I hear a lot of my colleagues talking about this, about practice, how to practice. Think about, we spend a lot of our time and we invest a lot of time of our lives in practice, right? Practice is a big deal for us. It's a massive part of what makes you and me. It's what we practice. Então a prática é uma parte muito grande do que faz a gente, né? A gente passa muitos anos da nossa vida praticando. Então praticar melhor sempre vai ser bem-vindo. So to practice better is always going to be very welcome to us, since it's a massive part of our lives. We want to get better at practice. So these are all, in many ways, investments for your practice to become better, because it's very related to well-being. And guess what? For me, well-being, it's something that you practice as well. You practice to become better in many ways in your life, to feel better, to have a healthier life. And so there's a way to practice this in so many different strands now. We can look into meditation, the effects that has in the brain to make us more in the moment and happier, and physical practice, a combination of things, né? Então, estar bem, bem-estar também é parte da prática. E eu vou falar até mais, eu acho que é nossa responsabilidade de praticar o bem-estar, poder estar melhor com a gente mesmo, mais saúde, tudo isso faz parte, entendeu? Existem muitas coisas que podem nos ajudar, né? So, the first thing I want to talk about is the idea of talent. People have this idea that, I'm going to generalize, generally speaking, okay, people can have this negative effect that they were born in the wrong time, they were born in the wrong body sometimes, yes, they were born in the, I can't do this because that person started when he was a child, or não sei o quê. And most of these things are myths, talent is not something that you're born with, although there are things that can help. In the right environment, you might be more predisposed to something that, of course, you could argue a case for some forms of talent. However, we know a lot about what talent really is now. And I think the main phrase for today's class is actually think about small increments in your life, in your practice, that will later amount to a bigger picture. Not that you have to increase and improve very big, very fast. Então eu estou falando de pequenos incrementos, né? Pequenas melhoras, vencer pequenas batalhas que um dia vai se tornar, fazer a sua prática melhor. The good thing about this, and I'm quoting now from a fantastic book called The Talent Code. You should read this book. It's an easy read, simple to read, and very, very inspiring indeed. And the name is Daniel Coyle. And this book says that these small increments, these small improvements, they take longer. But when they get there, they also last longer. And I very much love that. I love this idea that yes, it takes a little longer, it's step by step, small increments, but when it starts to happen, actually he says, it's the only way that can happen. But when it does happen, it lasts for long, it stays with you. Ele até fala, são pequenas coisas que demoram a acontecer, mas quando acontecem, elas realmente ficam no seu corpo, ficam na sua mente, ficam na sua prática, tá? Então, practice creates trust and sensibility. That's the first point that we're going to talk about. A prática, ela cria, ela constrói confiança e sensibilidade para a arte, né? We are in many ways collaborating. I wrote here, I don't know if you can see, I wrote at the top of my page for today. It might be back to front so you couldn't see, né? This is what I wrote for the oh my god, did you hear that? It's my cat. No. If he really disrupt the class, I gotta go and feed him for a second, but never mind. I wrote The Intimate Art of Capoeira. The Intimate Art of Capoeira. Because in many ways, capoeira is an intimate art. Think about, we are collaborating. And there's something even more profound. Eu escrevi aqui na página, né? A arte íntima da capoeira. A capoeira é uma arte íntima. Por quê? Porque em muitos pontos nós estamos colaborando. Estamos trocando essas informações e colaborando. Mas é uma viagem de vocês agora no meu movimento, in my movement. It's also your journey now in this class inside my movement. That's quite an intimate thing when you think about it, né? Let me see if there's anything else here. It's an intimate art of all entering my movements. That's what I said. So why I am so particular... now we come into a good point here in the class. Why am I so particular about shapes? I wrote about myself here. Por que eu sou muito particular sobre os movimentos e tal? Eu escrevi sobre mim mesmo. Because of this idea of positive and negative, né? The positive part of the movement. We spoke about this in the last workshop. You should know all about this. If you don't know about this, then you missed the last workshop. There's nothing I can do about it. But I'm going to try to help you today anyway. A gente já falou sobre essa coisa do positivo e do negativo, né? And then I want to show you a picture here from this book, The Intimate Art of Choreography. Fantastic book as well. I want you to see, can you just look at the black faces? There's two faces painted in black. Can you see that? Can you see that? Okay. So let's take that as the positive. Olha essas duas faces aqui pintadas de preto, né? Tá vendo? Claro. Uma olhando para outra, né? Looking, like ABBA, né? Like that. Now look in the middle. Agora olha só no meio esse cálice, this chalice. So look at that. Look at that space that is created between these two mirroring faces. You saw that? Did you see that? Okay. So this is a good way to think about how much, you know, these things are everywhere. Now you see this fight, and you see this shape that is hidden. Well, we are creating this all the time. Estamos criando as mesmas coisas entre o meu corpo, entre o meu corpo e o espaço, entre o meu corpo e o seu corpo, entre os nossos corpos e a roda, e entre os nossos corpos e o cosmo total do negócio, o planeta, e o planeta entre outros planetas. So we are creating these spaces between my body, parts of my body and your body, our bodies and the roda and the space and the space and the planets and the, you see where I'm trying to get with this? Guys, fantastic. So that's why I'm so particular about these things, because we are going to start to realize the effect, the point is the effect that our postures, our movements have in everybody else. Remember, good capoeira is contagious. Lembre-se que nós temos efeito nas pessoas, e lembre-se que capoeira boa é contagiante, ok? You will leave legacy one day, because when you play good capoeira, you know, people will start capoeira because of that. They will like you, they appreciate what you do, and you know, it's all good. So don't think about legacy being left just by these masters of the past. You're going to leave a lot of legacy. You might have influenced people already in capoeira that, who knows? Todos nós influenciamos as pessoas com a nossa capoeira, todos, e a nossa capoeira influencia todos ao nosso redor. Influence our house. We saw today Maya, né? Mestre Poncianinho was explaining that, talking about her. We all influence the world around us with our practice. Okay, nearly there, and then I'm done. I'll see you next time. Then we're going to talk a little bit about turning. Né? Turning. Oh my God, turning is just such a magical, mysterious, intertwining part of capoeira. Uma coisa que eu faço, assim, turning, girar, é uma parte mística, é uma parte que nos tira. Just think about the roller coaster. It's a part that takes us away from our normal 1D idea. That's a very powerful part of this movement here. It's a transcendental part, it's a mystical part, it's a meditative part of capoeira. And you can spin in capoeira high, medium, and low. So if you like Mestre Papaléguas, you're going to spin high. You're going to do acrobatics. Acrobatics, você vai sair da, né? E giro pode ser feito em cima, embaixo, e no chão. E também, se for um Mestre Papaléguas, você vai girar lá em cima. Fazendo primeiro, fazer também, agora não mais, mas fazia muito também. Faz ainda se quiser, que nem eu faço. Outro dia fiz também um monte de mortal aqui. If I wanna do as well, I did lots of somersault. We can still do. Mestre Casquinha faz parado da cocorinha. Quem nunca viu tem que saber. Mestre Casquinha does as well from cocorinha back somersault. Também porque eu falei para ele fazer uma vez. But anyway, so these turnings can happen here. If you're like me, you're gonna spin more on the floor. Yeah, your turn's gonna be more around the floor because obviously I'm getting old, and so that's why I turn on the floor. Não é verdade? We cover that part now. And then sequence starts. Oh, these notes are more for me. Então vamos começar agora. Agora que vai começar a minha aula. Now that my class is going to start, certo? Nós vamos, se eu conseguir levantar. Calma, um minuto. Oh, I'm joking, I'm fine. Estou usando a calça em homenagem ao Mestre Antônio. This trouser here is from Mestre Antônio when he was in university. Quando ele estava na universidade. Yes, true! E essa camisa aqui, estou usando para fazer ciúmes ao Mestre Casquinha. This t-shirt for Mestre Casquinha é sua. Já falei, é que ele não tem buscar ainda. So I'm using this t-shirt.
Essa camisa é minha, meu querido.
Do Mestre Casquinha. It's present for Mestre Casquinha. Mais simples. Vamos gingar, tá? We're going to start with ginga. We're going to collaborate in this class together, certo? Vamos lá, que é só 10 minutos de aula mesmo. Tá chegando o Deliveroo. Ginga. Now, can we delay the body a little? So, what do I mean by that? Can we let the leg go creeping up first? That makes sense? Okay, so the leg is going before the body. I think I can see myself doing this. I'm not sure if you guys can see. So I'm going the leg first. I am not going with the body first. Okay? Leg first. And then that's going to give us a nice swing here. Boom. Let's look at something first related to spacing. Okay. So now we're going to go for meia lua de frente and come back. And meia lua de frente and gira. Remember the leg is going first. Okay? So the leg is going first. And now I pick up on the second leg to do my kick. And gira. And leg. And now I pick up on the leg to do my gira. Okay? Alright. So let's look at 2 points here now of the space. Vamos olhar 2 pontos do espaço. Lembra o negócio do Karate Kid? O negócio de wax on, wax off? Lembra do Karate Kid? Todo mundo lembra. Não, vocês não lembram porque vocês não têm 40 anos. Né? Some of you are not old enough, you might not remember Karate Kid, but there's a new version, né? So do you remember wax on, wax off? I have a similar version. For capoeira, guys, it's fantastic. Open curtains, close curtains. Para capoeira, esquece wax on, wax off, abre cortina, fecha cortina, tá? Esse movimento de abrir a cortina e fechar a cortina. Abrir, não sei porque que eu falei carioca. Fechar a cortina. This is important for us in capoeira. We're going to use this now, and then we have a slight back bend at the end of the movement. So, we go from here, olha só. Leg go first. Now I'm going to open this curtain here, leg, and can we just have a little back bend movement here? Tiny bit, okay? And then I retrace that leg. Okay, so if we were training, today's a workshop, but if we were training hard, I would, for example, do quite a lot of this here, né? Just to work the body, you see? Se a gente estivesse treinando hoje, se fosse uma aula normal de semana, eu ia fazer um monte desses aqui, ó, para trabalhar também. Mas agora, nós não vamos fazer tanto, acabamos fazendo, né? End up we doing a lot. Ginga, outro lado. Vai, ó, tight from here. Pensa num abdominal lindo. Gira o corpo mais para a câmera. Spin the body to the camera. Yes. And ginga. Okay. Now we're going to use this back bend. Okay? So did you see my back bend? Olha, flexibilidade. So eu vou fazer a meia lua de frente. aqui, and I'm gonna maintain this back bend, and I'm going to step back. Super simples, ok? So watch again, ó. E 1, 2, 3. That's it. 1, 2, 3. So I ginga, and I go 1, but you got back bend happening there. 2, 3. So the kicking foot, step back, and then back. That's it. And ginga, and ginga, and ginga, and ginga, and 8, boom, big, and ginga, and ginga, ginga. Tô fazendo tranquilo. Ginga, e abre a cortina, ó. 2, 3, ginga, 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 e volta. Coming back, right? I'm here. That coming back here. As I step back, that foot slide forward. Hey? Did you see that? Watch again. Da navalha, porque the dance, very dance movement, não é? Mas é uma finta já, né? Já é uma preparação, ó. Olha só. E aqui, já voltei num golpe. You see that? Ó. E, okay, it's called ball change. Ball change. Because it's the ball of your feet, and it's going. Olha só as coisas que dá esse movimento, ó. E... Ó. Só uma troca já dá um monte de... Just one little change, ó. Vendo? Mas ó que bonita essa aqui, ó. Não fiz a minha lua de frente. Agora meia lua, ó. Isn't that beautiful? I'll show you sideways, ó. Com a minha lua de frente, ó. Um rolê. Com a chapa. I'm gonna continue now. The next movement is very simple. We're going to stay there. We're not going to go back forward. And then we're going to do a rabo de arraia. A gente foi para trás e vai fazer um rabo de arraia. Só virar a câmera aqui um pouquinho. Ok. So, olha que simples, ó. Meia lua de frente. 1, 2. Vou ficar ali, ó. E aqui vou fazer um rabo de arraia. Certo? Ginguei, ó. E 1, 2, 3. E vou voltar no rabo de arraia. Só isso. Do rabo de arraia, I can go back forward in that movement. Ó. Meia lua de frente. 2, 3. Rabo de arraia. Né? Open. E vamos lá? When you go to the next movement, before the rabo de arraia, you're trying to ground. So I want you to see that as a one movement before you do the rabo de arraia. What do I mean by this? I'm doing my meia lua de frente, open curtain there. Then first I'm generating the energy from here, look, here. But when I get to the second one, you see I'm still here, and it's one and now the body is going to do something amazing, because usually, just check that it's recording, because esses momentos eu não posso perder, I cannot lose these moments. Usually, when you see this, yeah, Yeah? You were expecting this, right? That's what we expect. Someone pulls a string in front of you, you go, hey, 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 careful. If I do this now, wah, you know, I'll break my phone here. What we are learning in capoeira quite often is how to do that. And then guess what? Maybe we do this. Yeah, it's that simple. We're going, wah, and maybe, wah. And that's the kind of thing you're doing. Just like there was a movement I taught yesterday from the Armada, which is very similar to this. You pull to do the Armada, so you expect that release here, but you don't, you go the other way. And this is what's happening here. We're pulling the elastic here. Boom. But we're not doing that. We're going, whoa. But now this actually really is a good image, because if you see in the elastic, I'm keeping that tension as I go to the next movement. I'm going from here, boom. Now look, the tension is there. Now I'm going, and now I'm releasing the elastic in front. Does that make sense? So let's do a little bit more. Ginga. And I go here. This should be a back bend idea. And then that's my kick. Oi. Just really get the body to melt here, look. Okay, nice guys, nice. May I add the next? Any problems, any questions? Send it to o Mestre Pepe. Não vem me atormentar não, não quero saber. Se tiver algum problema, você send lá pro Mestre Pepe. No, any questions, let me know, because I'm gonna move on, okay? So if anybody missed the beginning of my explanation, then we catch up on that later, but hopefully some of the points that I told you are making sense now, né? Agora eu vou ensinar um movimento para vocês. New movement. New move. Vou ensinar um movimento novo para vocês. Rabo de arraia. Nós vamos fechar o rabo de arraia, só que a gente vai usar o cotovelo. We're going to use the elbow to close the rabo de arraia. It's so delicious. It's like, it's a bit like cheese and chutney. Yeah. It's a bit like chocolate and coffee, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Anyway, you get the idea. Nós vamos fazer o rabo de arraia. Veja bem. Fiz o rabo de arraia. Aqui. I need to think of closing here and closing here. But also my elbows, I'm going to close to the floor. So it's this closing. It is very much, guys, like if I'm in this posture here. Look. Like that. So it goes close. You have to move forward. And then you push yourself back into, and then push here. Now I'm on my feet. Of course, based, eu vou sair de rolê. Hein? Again, rabo de arraia. Close, up, balance, rolê, close to the leg, close to the leg. Keep that rolê close to the leg. And bring the leg close to the body. So now I'm going to do the whole sequence, huh? Let's see if you forget the detail. Leg go first. Leg go first. Ó que bonito, ó. Aí, ó. E... Whoa. Leg go first. Leg go first. And boom. again. E ó, pra trás. Aí, ó. Fechei. Voltei. Pisei. Now I'm gonna add the next movement, ok? Vamos lá. Vamos tomar mais um golinho de café, porque senão não dá pra sair o próximo. É mentira, não tem mais, tá vendo? Vocês já iam me criticar porque tá tomando café no meio da aula, né? Samana já ia tomando café no meio da aula. Não tem mais café, tá? Já tá limpo o copo. Nem tinha café antes, era mentira, tava tomando água mesmo. Deixa eu trocar a câmera aqui. By storm or surprise. We're now going to start to think a little bit about our turns, our curls, and we're going to turn more on the floor, okay? So I want you to think like this. Whichever leg you have in front, whichever leg, you don't even need to think right or left. Whichever leg you have in front, you turn towards that leg. So I'm going to repeat that again because vocês não sabem nada. Whichever leg you have in front, you turn to it. Meu pai não falava assim comigo. You turn towards that leg. Ó, olha só, ó. I turn towards that leg. Tá vendo? Entendeu, Casquinha? Entendeu, Papa? Entendeu, Pepeto? Olha só. Whichever leg you have in front, you go towards the inside. And
I understood.
Entendeu? And then you go here. In step. Now look, I curl this way. Tá vendo? Ah, lovely. And then this leg come out. Vamos só fazer isso agora para entender o movimento. This leg come out. De rolê. De novo, ó. Negativa. Negativa, ó. Sem as mãos, hein? Ah, sem as mãos. Tá, né? Para qualquer um, não. Rolê. Pisei atrás. Vou para essa perna aqui. E aqui. Vamos sair de frente, ó. Vamos sair de frente, ó. Yeah. Então eu vou fazer para vocês aqui, ó. I'm going like you guys now. So right leg, everybody, right leg, rolê, stop, go all the way. Then I'm going to stand up this way, ó. And ginga. Okay. Left leg, you can practice just the last bit. So I'm going from here. E 1, 2, 3. Rabo de arraia. Fechei. Rolei. Pisei. Voltei. Open. Voltei na armada. Ginguei. O pé vai primeiro, ó. O pé vai primeiro. Meia lua de frente. Para trás. Rabo de arraia. Fecha. Subir. E volta de novo. E faz duas. Não quero saber. Ginga. Ginga. Duas armadas. Ginga. Agora. E minha lua. E 2. Fechei, ó. Ui. Fecha. Continua. Hold the move, but then the right moment comes to unleash that and the audience picks on that. So imagine you have a game that is really kind of timing here, just timing, and then the right moment comes, you just see this person flying, whoom, in front of you, like, whoom. It is a risky movement, é um movimento de risco. E volta aquilo que eu falei no começo da aula, que é um movimento transcendental mesmo, não é brincadeira não, quando você gira. You know, I did very fast now slightly, eu fiz muito rápido, né? Onde você tá? It's not easy to do that with the right grip, né? Não é fácil fazer isso com a pegada certa do movimento mesmo. Então é um movimento muito bonito que vocês devem praticar. We should practice. As you come out of here. Eu já fiz outra virada aqui, ó. I did another turn now. Esse giro não é difícil. This is not difficult. You know what I do? As I land here, I think of a rasteira. Só que I blend the colors, ó. Tá vendo só? I land, I think of a rasteira, ó. Já vou pro chão. Ok? Because é a ideia do giro, não é verdade? Whole sequence now, my time is finished, né, Pepeto? Acabou meu tempo, né?
Tem mais 2 horas, eu acho.
Exatamente, porque vocês ficaram falando no meio da minha aula, agora eu ganho tempo. The whole sequence now. Depois a gente faz um outro treinamentozinho para acabar. A sequência toda é, ó. Puxei. Fecha. Fiz até um pulinho agora, ó. This is nice, guys. Watch the jump. Armada. Puxei. Mas eu tava pensando. Ginga. Acaba na armada normal. Vamos lá, ginga. Agora. I like this jump, guys, a lot. Thanks a lot. Esse só consegue fazer quem tem dor nas costas que nem eu. Não consegue fazer. Ginga. Quem faz fisioterapia, essas coisas, não sabe fazer. Agora. Solta o rabo de arraia, o último. The last rabo de arraia. Yeah. Né? Mas a gente não viu esse, mas eu fiz agora. Last rabo de arraia, hein? Let's go. Armada. Land. Rasteira. Open. Volta. Rabo de arraia. Vai a perna para trás. Puxa na chamada. Volta no macaco. Oi! E voltei. De frente para vocês agora. Ei, vamos lá. Ei.
Na pisada eu me criei.
Intertwine. E aí é bom praticar assim também, ó. Se liga aí, Papalégua, ó. Nessa prática aqui, ó. Hi guys, this week's challenge is this movement here. Observe. You go here. Não me peça para fazer de novo. Don't ask me to do it. Yeah, okay. Vou fazer.
But hold it. Hold it, because you didn't hold too much.
I accept the challenge. Everybody will turn their microphones on late and clap for me for your own embarrassment.
Oh no! Pressure.
Oh, I love it.
Poncianinho, acaba com ele agora aí.
You go to handstand now.
Ah, se fuder.
Okay, so guys, last class he made me do lots of movements. Now it's my turn.
Galera, now you can clap. Ai, Papalégua.
Yeah. Don't do that again, please.
Poncianinho, you forgot to drop the mic.
Yeah. You're done, my friend.